My friends, the earth's surface is very dynamic, and our earth, as I have already said earlier, our because of gradual cooling of the earth, different part, particularly the upper part, because of the rate of cooling is different in the upper part as compared to the inner part, there is a differences. When it is cooling, gradually it is squeezing. Because of the squeezing of this and cooling and squeezing, what is happening here? Because of cooling and squeezing of this entire earth, the forces from earth inside also coming up. This leads to misbalance or disbalance and the formation, fracturing of these, and these are called as, each of these are known as plate. Total earth is divided into several blocks known as plates. Okay, now we have named these blocks as the plates, but earlier the people were in fact the scientists in fact they believe that there is a unified earth continental part known as Pangea. It got split up into several parts. Okay, question in the mains only they are important, but we should know the names at least. First, I would like to tell you, according to P. Taylor and Alfred Wegener, there was a super continent called as Pangea, surrounded from all sides by a super ocean Panthalassa. Pan mean all, thalassa mean water. Pan mean all, Jia mean earth. Okay, Panthalassa. This Pangea got split up into two parts. क्या क्या था? One is Laurentia, another one is Gondwana land. So, earlier there was one supercontinent. This supercontinent was surrounded in all sides by, this is Pangea, Panthalassa, this one was Pangea. This Pangea got split up into two parts. One part moved northward, another southward. So, the Pangea which moved northward, another one is southward. The Pangea which moved northward and southward, this word, the northward going one was known as, this was as Laurasia or Angara land or Laurasia. Southward was Gondwana land. And in between them we have a water body known as Tethys Sea. Here we have the Tethys Sea. तो ये जो है ना, this is they got in fact divided due to forces, causes of ड्रिफ्टिंग। उसने बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात बताए थे, पर्टिकुलरली अकॉर्डिंग टू अल्फ्रेड वेगनर। आपको याद दिला दूं, यहाँ पे दो नाम बताया मैं, पीजे टेलर एंड अल्फ्रेड वेगनर। अल्फ्रेड वेगनर रिगार्डेड द फादर ऑफ कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट कॉन्सेप्ट, continental drift concept. You remember this? Father of continental drift is Alfred Wegener. P.J. Taylor, Peter Taylor जो है ना, he gave earlier, but no scientific idea he has given, like no theoretical idea he has given. Only Alfred Wegener has given. That's why the father of continental drift concept. According to Alfred Wegener, there is one supercontinent known as Pangaea, surrounded also by Panthalassa. This Pangaea got split up into two parts, Angara and Laurentian land and the Gondwana land. The causes of drifting, he said, very interesting. One, the tidal force of moon and the sun, very interesting. Another one, he said, polar fleeing force due to the earth's rotation. ये सब these are he said, but these are not theoretically or scientifically proved. ये scientifically accepted भी नहीं है. These are not at all scientifically acceptable even. We cannot accept this even scientifically. This is okay. So we have Tethys Sea developed, Tethys geosyncline developed because of drifting of two sides. दोनों साइड जब ड्रिफ्ट हो गया तभी ये हुआ है, because of drifting it happened. In fact, due to drift, Gondwana land and Angara land, they got drifted because of this causes, as he said. Now what happened? The India here in Gondwana land itself, according to this. Now this was a theory. Subsequently another theory came out by Harry Hess known as sea floor spreading. By the way, ये जो theory में Gondwana land में कौन-कौन सा थे? In the Gondwana land you have, it is like this, you see. This is Antarctica, this is Australia, this is India, this is Africa, this is South America, and all these, in fact, these they got drifted away. All of these they got drifted away from each other. All these combinedly, they said like this was the zone of what? This was as Gondwana land. उसको उन्होंने बोला था क्या? Gondwana land. Gondwana land, they got split up like this into different continental parts subsequently. ये तो theory है उनका. Later on another theory came out in the name of, this is what he said, and he said about the fossils evidences, or both are evidences he has given. Fossils evidences in which he said the same type of fossils which you will find in India, यहाँ पे जो मिलेगा यहाँ भी वही है, ये regions पे same fossils you will get. He said there is a glossopteris which you will find in these regions as well as, ये पूरे region में glossopteris, a plant fossils आपको मिल जाएंगे. So he talked many things about this. Fossil सब है, तो ये सब, these are, I think they are not going to ask you the evidences and all. In the mains they have already asked. They will not give you questions on this. But yes, driving force they can ask. And what is that? Gondwana land, Angara land, you know. Which one among the following was a part of Gondwana? ये तो है Gondwana land में. If at all they will give. These are the countries, continents: South America, Africa, India, Australia, Antarctica. Is it clear? Clear है इतना. काफी है. Now another concept is known as sea floor spreading. This concept was given by Harry Hess. और एक कंसेप्ट आया जिसका नाम है सी फ्लोर स्प्रेडिंग, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सी फ्लोर spreading. It was given by Harry Hess. Harry Hess gave this particular concept. According to him, जैसे अभी हमने आपको अभी बताया था कि भाई if you look at the case of South America, and I'll give a small map बनाता हूँ, बेटर रहेगा ये कि भाई ये जो regions है, for example, what is this continent? You know it? According to Harry Hess, and Harry Hess during his findings, he found like a very interesting thing that this continental part here, you know, here he found that there is a mountain at the middle, and this mountain here at the middle, which is there, a volcanic mountain, he said. A volcanic mountain located at the middle of this Atlantic. This is the Atlantic Ocean. In the Atlantic Ocean, he found that in the middle of this Atlantic there is a mid-Atlantic ridge. Mid-Atlantic ridge, a mountain at the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And he found a very interesting thing. He found that this edge of the rock, if you'll see, is going, if you'll go away from here, the edge of the rock is gradually increasing. Edge of the rock is gradually increasing. ये आप ना जैसे ये मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ द ओशन से इधर जाओगे, एज ऑफ द रॉक इज ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीजिंग. ही फाउंड इन हिज सर्वे हु Harry Hess. Harry Hess. He gave the concept of sea floor spreading. According to Harry Hess, the earth ocean floor are dynamic in nature. While he was studying the Atlantic Ocean floor, he found edge of the rock is increasing away from the center towards the periphery. Here he got it like 10 million, here it is 100 million, here it is 200 million, here it is 10 million, 100 million, 200 million. यहाँ पे जो मिडिल में जो है ना सब रिसेंट आया, आर मीन रिसेंट, अभी उस पे जैसे कि वोल्केनिक इरप्शन हुआ है, रिसेंट वोल्केनिक इरप्शन इज देयर, then rock of size are there increasing, their age is increasing away from the center. Then he found array it is only because of possible only if there is spreading of this and continuous volcanic eruption is there. He said the total earth की जो है ना ये वाला एरिया जो पहले joint था, they got splitted up and then that's why only it is developed. Now यहाँ पे भी देखो आप, you can see here, आप यहाँ पे देखिए ना ये regions पे, ये क्या हो रहा है रेड सी में, this is the Red Sea regions here. तो रेड सी में क्या हो रहा है, दिस इज द रेड सी, आई सेड रेड सी एज इफ समबडी हैज ओपनड अप वेरी यू नो फोर्सफुली, समबडी हैज डन लाइक दिस. यहाँ पे ये देखिए, ये इधर पे आप these regions here, like you know, these are the regions here. Here there is there is a forces here, tensional force यहाँ पे है. तो यहाँ पे ये भी बताते हैं कि this theory says that earlier this particular ocean was formed because of the divergence. Both sides there is a divergence, maybe for that region it has happened, and the sea floor, Atlantic Ocean was developed because of this. Sea floor is spreading, this concept given by Harry Hess, and this paves the way for a dynamic earth concept of plate tectonics subsequently. My friend, where you are saying Indian tectonic plate is splitting in the two beneath Tibet. Sir, kindly explain. This is a recent discovery which you have done. I will discuss in the plate tectonics. ये जो concept है अभी एक opinion है. It is not proved yet. It was only in studies paper में आया था जो बीच में. And there are some American and American scientists, they are saying that this is happening now. By the way, देखते हैं क्या है. But the most important point here is, like Harry has gave the concept of ocean floor spreading or sea floor spreading. Alfred Wegener gave the concept of drifting container. दोनों याद होगा. Now, another concept which I will discuss in detail about this will be about your, in detail अगर discuss करेंगे तो हम आगे देखते हैं, is about the plate tectonics theory of plate tectonics. आपको बताना चाहूँगा बिफोर गोइंग फॉर दिस, अभी तक जो भी हमने करा रहे हैं जियोमोफोलॉजी का क्वेश्चन इज वेरी लेस. क्लाइमेटोलॉजी में ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन आते हैं तो वेटेज थोड़ा कम देते हैं. स्पीडली जाने का मेजर कॉज है, इम्पोर्टेंस इतना ज़्यादा नहीं है, मगर आ भी सकते हैं बिकॉज सो मच ऑफ थिंग्स एज यू हैव सेड अबाउट द हिमालयन रिसर्च एंड ऑल. सो टू गिव द लिंक आई नीड टू नो, आई नीड टू टेल यू सर्टेन थिंग्स अबाउट दिस बेसिक थिंग्स. आई होप यू गॉट इट नाउ. सो यहाँ पे जो हम लोगों ने डिस्कस कर रहे थे इन दिस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट, आई सेड अबाउट दिस आई थिंक क्लियर टू यू. वल्केनिज्म एंड अर्थक्वेक अभी हम करवाएंगे विद द प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स. ये भी आज तो ये तो है नहीं ये एक्सोजेनेटिक का, बट आई विल गिव यू द बेसिक कंसेप्ट्स ऑन दैट. नाउ आई एम सेइंग इन दिस पर्टिकुलर रीजन्स द कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट concept, drifting of the continent, the concept is given by Alfred Wegener. Prior to this, Major P. Tyler also gave. Pangaea and Panthalas I talked about. Splitting of the continent into two parts, and in between you have Tethys Sea. And do you know this Tethys Sea का बात जो कहे है अभी, ये Tethys Sea अभी भी है. ये वाला रीजन जो है ना Tethys Sea वाला एरिया है. कौन सा? ये Mediterranean Sea is a part of Tethys Sea. The Himalaya was a part of Tethys Sea, which got subsequently folded. And how and why it folded, what exactly has formed, we'll see. You got it now?